Ever fancied yourself a fighter pilot on a top secret mission being scrambled to shoot down an enemy aircraft? No? Oh, just me then. Either way, the Ooda loop is a great model to get to grips with. It was originally developed to be applied to combat operations, but is so useful it's now been adopted to better understand commercial and business processes. The goal of the model is to increase the speed with which you make decisions and take action, based on changing situations and new information coming in. What you want is to be able to smoothly transition between what you observe, how you interpret it, and what you do about it. This is the Ooda loop. Observe. Here, you're on the lookout, paying attention to what's going on and gathering information on your customers and competitors. This then feeds into orient, and this is where you interpret the information coming in and form hypotheses about customer activity and the intentions of your competitors, which feeds forward into decide. Decide what to do based on your observation and orientation. And this leads you to act, where you implement your decision, which takes you back to observe what happens as a result of your action. So you can see why this is called the Ooda loop. Similar to the Ooda model is the Plan, Do, Check, Act, the PDCA model, which you might also find useful, so watch our animation which will tell you all about it. The essence of the loop is speed. Whether it's looking out for an opportunity or making a move before your competitors do, you need to be sharp. The Ooda loop gives you a great way to be vigilant in a rapidly changing world, making changes to your decisions quickly and decisively. Small word of warning though, if you're not quick enough, you'll find yourself stuck in a half loop, where you observe and orient over and over again without ever getting the chance to act, allowing the competition to get the upper hand. If you keep an aggressive awareness of this process, it can give your business a huge advantage over a competitor who's just reacting to conditions as they happen. Now, not to bang on too much about it, but I'll just give you an example of how a fighter pilot might use the model, for learning purposes. So, imagine a fighter pilot being scrambled to shoot down an enemy aircraft. He gains information about the speed, size and maneuverability of the enemy plane, with the unfolding information taking priority over the radio chatter. The pilot decides to get into the sun above his opponent and applies his control inputs to climb. The attacker now reacts to the change in altitude of the pilot, so he has to observe this reaction and orient again. He needs to decide what to do before the enemy can change his course of action. Time for action. Now the pilot banks left and he's got his guns and